fireworks was just being introduced to our society as a cool thing. So that's how we celebrated then, and that's how we continue to celebrate now. And after we got our independence, then they signed things like the Constitution. They made a declaration about our independence. And the rest is kind of muddled after that.
Stay like this.
See him way over there? Here, look, you're behind this bush. You gotta move over a little bit. That way. There's some that's right above that tree line out there. You see the dark spot? That's the trees way out there. So in a minute, you'll see them. There's some over that house.
Soldiers do their jobs bravely. We mourn 7 heroes. And I want to say something to the school children of America. I know it's hard to understand, but sometimes painful things like this happen. It's all part of the process of exploration and discovery. It's all part of taking a chance and expanding man's horizons.
What good are cries for help when they are uttered just like riddles? And there's a sad and lonesome song being played softly on a fiddle. Try as though they made from casting stones to launching missiles. While only perspective was the difference between exploding cities and in ripples. I've been lost up in a world that was practically connected, and I ride this train of thought sometimes to get it all collected. Now society these days, man, I just cannot respect it. Not even in the mirror, sometimes I loathe my own inflection. And that's perspective, man, just going and grab extensions. And never confuse it when the happenings are mentioned. As they get to come together, then they coming right together again. And I'll be right here still waiting for you, that's where I've been. No, I could never turn my back on you, my friend. And I was just thinking of you before you popped on in. I swear to God, that's what it is. And now it all seems kind of funny, but I tell you, really isn't. It's a strange connection that we're sharing in this world. I could tell you all myself, but I couldn't tell a dog or squirrel, you know. I'm still here though, I'm still here. I'm still here and it's never been, and thanks to my rage I'm stuck trapped like a motherfucking rat in a cage. And now it's all boiled down to the prices we paid, and it's a long way down, but I ain't never complaining, no. But I ain't never complaining, no. But I ain't never complaining, no. Proclaiming and exclaiming to explain what isn't promised. Now the future's always bright before it's really at its darkest, and it's all missiles fire headed to and true they target. And they about to get a lesson about explosives and bombardments, and it's gonna rain hellfire down like it was storming. They ain't hardly have a chance and they ain't never had no warning. Back to 1985 when the doctor shit was soaring off the rails, and we don't even need them roads where we're going. Let's go. Here and it's never been, and thanks to my rage I'm stuck trapped like a motherfucking rat in a cage. And now it's all boiled down to the prices we paid, and it's a long way down, but I ain't never complaining. No, here, but it's never been, and thanks to my wage. And I was born in the cold with no place to stay, and now it's all better now because I got my say. And it's a long way down, but I'ma make it one day. And gonna make it, and that's when they know to check a flag, and I'll be setting the pace. And I've been trapped up in a loop just like I'm running a race. And now it's all better now, but ain't no thanks to my wage. Instead he taxing on my ass, and I'm just looking on amazed and all.